Hi, I'm James Solinger, head of UX by day, side project addict by night. Last weekend, I signed up for Lovable.dev's AI Showdown, a public 48-hour race to see which large language model can build the best prototype with nothing but prompts. Lovable let you choose between Claude, Gemini, or ChatGPT as your in-app engineer. You would type in prompts and then it would generate a working app for you. You could then refine it from there. I thought this was really cool because it was a chance to test the models head to head. They also were allowing you to use as many tokens as you want for free. So I was super excited to jump in. The only problem was I had a family vacation planned and it required a 3-hour drive to New Jersey with my toddler in tow. Net focus time to work on this was super low, maybe 6 hours in total split across 2 days. So I wanted to give you some insight into my AI stack and process for this. I used Gemini's deep research tool in order to create market research reports for the industries I was interested in. This included finance, energy, real estate, and education. I then took those reports, threw them into ChatGPT, turned on the reasoning model, and riffed on product ideas. Finally, I jumped into Lovable and I let each model build one prototype start to finish. First up was Claude. It handled finance and education. For finance, I created ClearComply. It was a compliance dashboard that actually explains the rules. This was made for small financial firms, so think like medium-sized banks and institutions like that. Then for education, I created Lab and a Lens. This was a voice-guided remixable science lab builder. So think about the future of spatial computing and them using virtual reality, augmented reality in classrooms. This was an application for that. Claude made decisions I didn't prompt. It felt like I was working with a co-founder. It was definitely my favorite model of all of them. Gemini then took on real estate. In real time, it produced Dwello. It was a sleek property manager command center. It included smart chat, live feeds, built-in accessibility, beautiful dashboards. The deeper workflows that I wanted created definitely needed some coaching and some additional prompting that I didn't necessarily have to do with the Claude model. Finally, OpenAI's ChatGPT-owned energy. I created CoreSim. It was a nuclear analytics dashboard. Came out pixel perfect, multi-tab layout, incident log, predictive alerts, but GPT never challenged the brief. It just executed exactly what I said. That's not a bad thing at all. It just depends on your goal and what you're looking to do with the AI. When reflecting on each of these, if I had to label each one with like a certain archetype, I would say Claude is a strategist. Again, it's definitely like having another co-founder that's experienced in engineering and technology. Gemini was then an idea machine, and it was an idea machine that was really, really fast. And then finally, ChatGPT was a layout technician. For my own personal rankings, gold went to Claude for the product thinking, silver to Gemini for the speed and flair, and then bronze to ChatGPT for how it was composing the interface. All 4 prototypes are live. The links are in the description of this video. I also wrote an article about this event on Medium that goes a bit more in depth. I focused on the front end for each of these apps and used mock data for all of it, so you can't actually log in or create accounts. I really love doing this and hope Lovable does it again. I would love a dedicated weekend of free prompting and free Lovable usage and not having to worry about tokens. We really are entering a new age right now with AI. If you're product-centric, user experience-centric, you're an idea machine, you now have the opportunity to execute on those ideas without any help. If one person can ship 4 prototypes in a weekend with Lovable, imagine what a team could do in a month. If you ever want to talk about AI, UX, product design, prototyping, or business strategy, I'd love to connect. You can find me on LinkedIn, shoot me an email at james@vapor.technology, or check out more of my writing on Medium. Always happy to swap ideas, jam on builds, or just see what you're working on. Thanks again for watching.